Alright, on the groundbreaker. This guy's a hoot.
What can I do for you? Need some... Don't take my word for it.
Aw. Guess all his dialogue tree has been exhausted. Oh, so this is CMP. Oh, okay. Interesting. Can I steal your stuff?
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
Huh.
You're goddamn right.
What a waste.
Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine says the factory needs some repairs before it's back to working order. But at least it's under our control. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they? I knew it. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know? Atta girl. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work. They're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
Looking to expand, huh? Fallbrook ain't big enough for you?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
Hang on. I got my 22-year-old cat on the move. Okay. Mama cat taken care of.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that. Glad we understand each other. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
I'm thinking we should go do the companion quest first, and then go to this space station. It's not the worst unless it's worst. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Moonwalking. More load times. All right.
Sam, my vacuum tubes require evacuating. No, not those. The ones in port. Yes, there. Thank you. And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to that?
Exactly. I haven't felt this clean and efficient since Captain Hawthorne installed my subalternate auxiliary backup processor.
Wow.
Scanning for C2.
Alright, so the Ice Palace. Friendship Due, Felix, Bavardi, that's Byzantium. Byzantium. We gotta go to Emerald Vale. Alright. Edgewater Bay.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Okay, we need Felix and we'll take Nyoka. Actually, you know what? We'll take Bavardi because it's her home turf. Alright. Here we go. 730 kilometers, or meters, excuse me, kilometers. Where are we headed? All the way up there to North Gulch. I think I'm gonna run. It's not that far. That way I can just get a little XP in the way there. Maybe. Oh, fast travel back. Seems about the same. Confront Trask.
Huh?
Oh, these are definitely low levels. And they got frickin' wrecked. Primal Nest. I'm not trying to fast travel, I'm trying to find this nest. Cool. Have at it. Man, get wrecked, nerd. Ugh. Friggin' destroyed them. I don't think it was supposed to be this easy. He's all twitching. Well, that was a nice little sidebar. Wait a minute, am I about to... Oh.
One down! Hear that? Let's take him down! You okay, Captain?
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty good. Oh, hello. To poop at me. Oh, I've already been here. Okay. Might as well. Sell it later. I don't remember being here, but maybe so. Thanks for all the freebies. No, I haven't been here. Alright, cough it up, bud.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
That's right. Attack. Your wife said where to find me. What makes you think I work for Harlow?
Right. You just stumbled into a camp full of armed strangers because you wanted directions. How much is Harlow paying you?
I'm doing this as a favor? Wow.
Let's assume I believe you. Tell me what you want. How do I know that I can trust you? You've got good instincts, then. You were right not to trust Harlow. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You can't be serious. I've known the guy for years.
Yeah, that's about how I reacted when I found out. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes. Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task. Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest.
Oh, I will.
I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent. Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy. And that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me. Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse. Take it you've made up your mind. You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
The fan in the back of Harlow's base. Low times. All right.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Can't go to those yet. What's on the other side of Harlow? What? Must be something else there. Alright, Scallion. Alright, so we're looking for this stuff at the back.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by.
Mm-hmm.
What's the word?
You're a traitor.
So it is. Thus ends Rufus Trask. Once a sensible man, by and by a fool, presently a corpse. I hope you never have to discover what it is like, Captain. The relief one feels when a mutiny comes to an end.
And Trask had some things to say about you. And I've got my own misgivings.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand? Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for. You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
Whoa.
How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Heads up!
Whoa. Yeah, let you guys go to work. Works for me. Well, now I can take it all. Yeah, that escalated quickly, didn't it? Oh, damn it.
Did I?
Like we're doing this. We all in one piece?
You had to go, homie. No witnesses.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is, I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the... Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
Wow.
I hope so. You've given me a lot to think about. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
60,000 XP for that?
Do you remember? Do you remember how yesterday I was talking to you about why I wanted to drive your car?
Out there.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Quiet as the grave in here. We should get the power generator going again. Might cheer up the place. Got it. Heads down.
We ought to keep an eye on these autos. We poke around too much, they might wake up.
Oh, I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation. A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop...
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already. Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station security systems. Can't be too careful. We'd hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws. That should have been fixed by now. As you say, we'll just head out then. Safe travel, soldier.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
I ought to try talking more and fighting less. Seems like it saves on ammunition. Nah, that ain't no fun. Whoa, keep an eye on the floor.
Where did I see all those doors?
All right, I'm on the move.
Coming, Captain.
No. I am now completely lost.
I'm gonna close this so that you don't snap. I have great news.
don't think I got it. Sell a lot of this junk off. Weird. All right.
They've been left here all alone.
All right. Good work, contractor. Station morale. Who is this? Project lead. Passer. Look at my queries, transcription problem, queries Vanderbilt. Wow.
Job done. We can go home to the ship, right? The mission Ada fears. Hold on, Tick. Don't we know Chartrain from Cascadia?
We're deactivated. Okay, perfect. Don't know what happened there, but all right.
It's just True to out.
Yeah?
She didn't potty, but she pottied 30 minutes. Trying to spam me. I'm gonna go check on Cutie Pies.
Okay, baby.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
You can leave the door open.
No, because all my stickers are out and stuff, you know?
Did not mean to do that. Okay. Alright.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Oh, look at you. What a mess. You never had no one to take care of you, huh? Don't fret. I'll be your winder now. I could probably spend years fixing this boat, stem to stern.
Dust accumulation analysis. 2.
Gross. Dang it. Wrap the don't. Thunder. Okay, back to whatchamacallit.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts. We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
That load in, that's funny. Alright, let's go talk to this broad.
CNP pancake mix now requires series fruit. Don't mix it.
Duh, she had no head.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain. I'll have those dismantled. You can never be too careful when moving into someone else's territory. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station? I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already. That's right. Up until now, I've kept you in the dark for your protection, and more importantly, mine. But I'd like to think we've earned each other's trust. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big, something none of us were meant to know.
Truth about the human tailbone? Damn it.
Maybe the worst. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters. Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me? Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it. Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain. Right. I'm done. I'm officially tuning you out until such time as I hear the words payment and/or shooting.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
Oh shit, yeah.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside. Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
I joined Sublight so I could do crimes on Save Humanity. Wow.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know.
We're coming.
Probably nothing to worry about, as long as you don't start growing tentacles or slowing down time.
Slowing down time.
If you don't believe me, go pay a visit to the puppet master who's working against her own kind. Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull. She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You've got me all wrong. I just want to add Savior of Humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on... Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab. We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks. How much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep. This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Yeah.
Something you need?
You know, I'd been assuming this entire stay on your ship thing isn't a permanent arrangement. Part of my contract? That said, you ain't been eaten or shot to death yet. Says a lot about the stability of your future. And to be honest, I'm about sick of sleeping on bar stools. So how's about this? You keep letting me stay on that ship of yours, and I'll keep shooting at the things you point at. Outstanding.
I don't know why we want to change it.
What? Huh? Who? What do you think you're doing?
Damn it.
Just don't let me get you again, all right?
We'll reload it. Go from there. Pick up the next file. Think grab some drink. Be right back.